March cozy games. You may think you know them all already. But wait, there's more. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. Now, I've already made a video about cozy Nintendo Switch games coming in March of 2023. I've also made a video about cozy games on sale in March 2023, but let the coziness continue because I have yet another list of cozy games coming out in March. This list is gonna feature all PC games coming out in March 2023, some of which are already out by the time this video is up, but not all of the games are PC exclusive, and some of them will be coming to consoles as well. Before we get into today's video, please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Okay, I'll shut up, and let's get into the games. As always, we're gonna be going in order of release, so the first couple games are already out. You can play them, you can buy them, they exist, they're here, you don't need to wait. The first game on the list is one you may recognize if you've been watching my channel for a little bit now. This first game did feature a demo available for you to play as a part of Steam's Next Fest. That was last month, right? Last month? That happened last month. We're in March now. Anyway, this game is called Outlanders. Outlanders released on March 7th, and you can buy it right now on Steam for just $14.99. Outlanders is a town-building strategy game populated by hardworking, charming folk in search of a simpler life. Some want to just survive off the land, and others want to create amazing things. It's up to you to use the extensive catalog of tools and buildings at your disposal to guide them toward their goals. While you can't control the Outlanders directly, you can place buildings, manage resources, and declare the number of work spots in each building to watch the Outlanders then decide for themselves who takes what job, which house they inhabit, and which building to build. Like I said, I first found out about Outlanders last month as a part of Steam's Next Fest, and I wasn't able to get to the demo in time for this one, but this game looks really interesting to me. Personally, I am the kind of person that I do like having specific goals. There are tons and tons and tons of building games. I do love a good mindless building game, but for me, I really love when building games add in a fun, different component, and I really like the idea of cause and effect in Outlanders to kind of see how your builds will evolve, how your characters will evolve, and I love that you have the option to kind of cause some chaos while still making something really cute. The next game on the list, while I don't play favorites here, I don't play favorites when I make these list videos. If I were to play favorites, this is definitely one of the games I am the most interested in, and once again, it's already out. Why haven't I been playing it the past couple days? I don't know, but we're gonna fix that soon. This game is called Sunhaven. Sunhaven just came out on March 10th, and right now it's already on sale for $19.99 on Steam. Sunhaven is a multiplayer fantasy farming sim with dragons, magic, a main quest line, RPG-style skill progression, and even a final boss. You've just arrived in Sunhaven, a medieval town full of people from all walks of life doing their best to make their beloved town thrive as it once did. Your hard work will let you upgrade your farm, restore shops in Sunhaven, and even bring in brand new neighbors. As you bring the hustle and bustle back to town, for each quest you solve, you will level up to advance through the main quest storyline. The main quest itself takes you through 2 captivating towns outside of Sunhaven. Your experience in these places will grow your skills dramatically, but how you focus that growth is entirely up to you. If you prefer a sword in hand, then slash away by all means. But if a watering can is more your style, there are non-violent alternatives to overcome dangerous encounters. As well as decoration, there are different pets for you to collect, and there's also romanceable characters in the game. Sunhaven, to me, seems kind of like the perfect game for Payton. It is a farming sim. Whimsical is my word of the month. If you're new to my channel and you've seen my list videos all month, all I've been saying is every game is whimsical. This one is whimsical, okay? It's whimsical, it's magical. I love that there is combat, but if you don't want to be violent, you don't have to be, which I think is something really interesting, as I know there are a lot of cozy gamers like me who want to get into combat. but like don't want to get into combat. I feel like Sunhaven presents it in such a nice way. The characters look really interesting and the world itself looks beautiful and magical, and I personally cannot wait to check this one out. The next game on the list has also just come out by the time this video is up, and this game is called Before the Green Moon. This game just released on March 14th, and it's available on Steam for $11.99. Before the Green Moon is a science fiction, farming, and life simulation game. In the game, you get to explore a small community at the base of a space elevator during the days and the seasons leading up to your departure for the moon. The game features a relaxing farm simulation style gameplay, as well as the option to create and customize your own character, get to know your neighbors, explore the community and its surrounding areas, and features a 24-hour day/night cycle with a real-time weather. The description of the game might not be that long, but what I'm taking away from it is quite a bit. This is such a unique concept. I love a farming sim. You love a farming sim. I'm not being presumptuous, but if you're watching this video, I think you might like farming sims. I love a farming sim, you love a farming sim. How many farming sims have we played? 8 million. And I will continue to play a million more farming sims. But what I really like in new farming sims is when they take those classic styles and they add something to it. So what I like so much about this one is this kind of like dark, I'm not gonna say whimsical, this dark sci-fi feel to the farming sim. It feels kind of grim in a way, like we're getting ready to leave the Earth and go to the moon. So it feels a little bit kind of like this waiting game of like, why are we doing the things we're doing? We're preparing for this mysterious unknown world. I love it. I think this game looks so interesting, especially if you're into sci-fi. I feel like there aren't enough sci-fi cozy games, but this one could be right for you. A big tonal shift here. The next game on the list has also just come out on the 14th of March, so it's available by the time you're seeing this video. This game is called Delete After Reading. In the game, you'll get to read through a thrilling and hilarious story, not to just discover what happens next, but to also find hints and clues you'll need to solve the riddles and puzzles to move forward. The story can't advance without you. On the worst day of your life, you find a strange device with a file named Delete After Reading. The despised billionaire Martin Skrillex has stolen the only existing copy of the highly coveted video game, The Curse of the Penguin Island, so that only he can play it. The game features a ghost girl, a goblin rapper, and some Blues Brothers reincarnated as a rabbit. Those are the ones who'll help you recover the most awaited video game from Skrillex's mansion. Overall, Delete After Reading entwines puzzles and narrative, audio, and game mechanics to make you feel like the protagonist of this crazy story. I really like puzzle games like this. I like that each puzzle feels different, and I think it's really interesting that it's a text-based puzzle, all while including a fun narrative with some really crazy characters. This game looks really fun, especially if you're into humor and if you're into puzzles. Delete After Reading is definitely one to check out this month. The next game on the list is one that I am personally very, very excited about, and I might have already told you about it, but shh, pretend I didn't, I'll tell you about it again. The next game on the list is called Chia. Chia is coming out on March 21st, and it's gonna be $19.99. Now, I did already make a video about Chia, as I was very kindly sent a key to get a first look of it. So if you're interested in what I have to tell you about Chia now, definitely go check out that video, as I give a little bit more of an in-depth look at Chia. But in case you're unfamiliar, Chia is a tropical open-world adventure game. In the game, you'll get to climb, glide, swim, and sail your boat around a beautiful archipelago in this physics-driven sandbox. You'll also get to take control of any animal or object you find with a mechanic called soul jumping, and you'll also get to jam on your fully playable ukulele. In the game, you'll get to play as Chia, who sets off to rescue her father from a cruel tyrant who is the ruler of the archipelago. As you explore the beautiful islands, you'll face fabric soldiers created by this tyrant in open encounters where your creativity gives you the edge. Like I said, you'll get to control any animal or object you find to help aid you in these battles, and also just because it's fun. And you'll also get to make new friends along the way. It is a beautiful and poetic coming-of-age story inspired by New Caledonia, which is a tiny island in the Pacific Ocean, which is the homeland of the game's founders. This one I've already gotten to play a little bit, like I said, so I know that I'm excited to see the full release. But what's so fun about Chia is it takes this open world thing that I think cozy gamers love, the ability to either follow your responsibilities and go along with the story, or also being able to have fun, take breaks, hang out, just jam on your ukulele, turn into different adorable animals, and take in the beautiful atmosphere. Honestly, I think Chia is gonna be one of the most beautiful cozy games of the year. I feel like there is so much heart put into this game, and you can really feel it even just by watching the trailer. So I'm really excited to check this one out, and I hope you guys are as well, because it's coming out so soon. The next game on the list is called Beyond the Wall, and it's coming out on March 22nd. Beyond the Wall is a classic point-and-click adventure with a magical atmosphere. You'll get to discover what happens one night beyond the wall of the garden. Immerse yourself into a mysterious world where fantasy meets reality with a pinch of humor, all while getting to solve puzzles, collect items, and overcome obstacles that await you on your journey. I love a spooky cozy game, and this one gives me spooky cozy game. Sometimes I feel like there's no other way to relax than a nice little point-and-click adventure. Take me on the journey, let's solve some puzzles, let's figure out what the heck is so spooky about this place. I think this one looks really nice. I love the visual style of this one, and if you're into something a little bit spooky and you can't wait until Halloween, Beyond the Wall is here to satisfy all of your spooky needs. The next game on the list is coming out not just for PC, but this one's also coming for Nintendo Switch, and this game is called Storyteller, and it's coming out on March 23rd. In Storyteller, you'll get to experience some of history's greatest stories like never before. Storyteller is an award-winning reactive puzzle game that lets you build the story. Storyteller's charming animations and comic panel design allows for a unique puzzle mechanic. You'll get to use your wits to retell iconic tales, or experiment and find something new. In the game, you'll get to play with a library full of characters and themes featuring heroes and villains, dragons and vampires, infidelity and remorse, love, lies, madness, and more. In Storyteller, you'll get to use your blank canvas to manipulate secrets and desires, slay monsters, or terrorize people with them, betray lovers, or bring them together. You know how the stories go, but this time you're the author and you can tell whatever story you want. Storyteller looks like such a fun game, especially if you're in the cozy chaos kind of genre like I feel like I am. I love something cozy, but I love the ability to just totally mess it up. And Storyteller gives you the option to not just tell classic stories, if that's what you're into, but if you're like me and you want to take the classic stories and then just do something off the rails, you can do so as well. I'm really excited about Storyteller. I love the graphics of this one. I love the humor of it. And I think that it's going to give us all a nice smile, a laugh, and maybe raise some eyebrows. The next game on the list you might also recognize if you saw some of my Steam Fest videos, but the next game on the list is called Ogu and the Secret Forest. And Ogu and the Secret Forest comes out on March 23rd for its early access version. Ogu and the Secret Forest is an adorable 2D adventure game with hand-drawn characters and various types of puzzles. And from playing the demo, I can tell you the right kind of difficulty puzzles. In the game, you'll get to befriend bouncy characters and defeat strange creatures to unravel the mystery of the charming world. You'll get to explore various types of areas, with each area having a unique atmosphere and story. You'll get to solve puzzles and find hints to reveal secrets and mysteries undisclosed for a long time. From recognizable classic puzzles to unique ones, various types of puzzles are waiting for you to visit in this game. And the puzzles aren't all, because there's also super adorable collectibles you'll get to find along the way, from different hats you can put on Baby Ogu, as well as different drawings of landmarks that you'll encounter along the way. Now, I did get to play just a little bit of the demo for Ogu and the Secret Forest last month, and I was so into it. It was so adorable. I really loved it. The puzzles were really difficult. It took me a little bit longer than I thought to get through some of them, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm very excited for the full release of the game, or at least its early access version, as this is going to be. It's perfect for anybody who loves puzzles, but also loves adventure, but also likes cute little creatures. Ogu and the Secret Forest, I think, has it all, and it's one of the ones I'm most excited about this month. The next game on the list is called Enchanted. Enchanted is coming out on March 28th, and right now it's on sale for $16.99 on Steam, when it's usually $19.99. In Enchanted, you'll get to run a magical inn with your friends. Ural's family inn has been stolen by an evil wizard landlord. In the game, you get to team up with your friend to reclaim your family's legacy. You'll manage your inn, brew potions, fish, cook, and fight in this hectic and heart-filled magical adventure. You can either play solo or co-op for 1 to 4 different players. Your magic inn changes its formation every day, creating fresh new challenges and mechanics for your team with over 50 levels to play. You'll face many challenges, serve food and potions to customers, and protect your inn from dangerous creatures. While getting to do this, you'll get to upgrade your inn from the local werewolves to unlock new items and increase your team's efficiency to make you more powerful. But you'll also get to decorate your inn. The inside of the inn is fully customizable with more than 60 decorative items to choose from, ranging from tables to wall prints, so you can give it the personal touch and make it your own. This game looks super fun. I'm all about different kinds of styles of co-op games. Of course, you don't need to play this one with friends, but it seems like a really fun time if you do. I like that this game gives you decoration, it gives you management, it gives you combat, it gives you a little bit of everything. I love something with a magical element, and this one looks like a really fun time. And the final game on the list is probably one of the most unique cozy games I've ever seen, and this game is called Terranil. And Terranil is coming out on March 28th. While there is a free demo you can play right now, you can also purchase the game when it's released for just $24.99. Terranil is an intricate environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. In the game, you'll get to bring life back to a lifeless world by purifying soil, cleaning oceans, planting trees, and reintroducing wildlife, and then leaving without a trace. In the game, you get to use advanced eco-technology to purify the soil, creating plants, wetlands, beaches, rainforest, wildflowers, and more. Then efficiently recycle everything you've built, leaving the environment pristine for new animal habitats. The game will also generate different maps every time, which means no 2 playthroughs of this game will ever be the same. You'll get to plan your build around randomized, challenging, and unpredictable terrain, including snaking rivers, mountains, lowlands, and oceans. You'll get to experience this game by looking at the lush, hand-painted environments, the relaxing music, and an atmospheric, ambient soundscape that makes this game super peaceful and meditative. Other than this just being a gorgeous game all about the environment, the developers have said they're going to be donating a portion of the profits of this game to the Endangered Wildlife Trust, so you can really tell the emphasis on the environment is so important to these creators. Again, here we have another kind of building style game, but one different than any I've seen before. I love that this one is all about nurturing the environment, but then also leaving it be. I like that this one isn't about building big castles or building all of these things and turning it into this bustling city. It's all about building what you need to save the environment and then taking those things and leaving it for the animals to come and enjoy. I think that this is a lovely message, and I think that cozy gaming is such a great way to convey this message. And it's doing it with like beautiful visuals and really pretty music. I personally am really excited to check out this game. I feel like it's one that I could personally learn a lot from, being someone who lives in a really big city. I feel like learning about how the environment can be taken care of in the best way is something I'm really interested in, and doing it in this context seems really exciting. And there you guys have it. Those were some more cozy games coming in March of 2023. Let me know down below which one is your favorite. What are we most excited about? I think all of these games are so different in their own right, so hopefully you found at least 1 or 2 that interest you. But in case you're interested in even more cozy games coming out in March, I made another video all about cozy Nintendo Switch games coming in March, so be sure to check that one out as well. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!